Not so many people know that Tunisia is a sort of trailblazer in all this democracy wave in the Middle East.
Tunisia used to be a country under an oppressive regime for more than 20 years. Now we are a free country in which we've organized 6 free and transparent elections during the past 9 years.
The situation right now in Tunisia is that they successfully have held a ton of elections in the last year, at the end of 2019.
The country has made incredibly impressive efforts and accomplishments in terms of building and strengthening a real democracy in the Middle East.
DI encouraged voters to participate in the 2018 municipal elections through an innovative messaging campaign. We combined the reminder to vote with 3 behavioral nudges to motivate action and delivered those messages as leaflets and through door-to-door canvassing.
Comparing leafleting and canvassing, we went into this kind of thinking that those were relatively similar types of interventions, that there might be a small difference one way or the other between the two of them, because that's what we usually see in other countries. But in Tunisia, we saw that in practice, the leafleting was something that was pretty common. People get handed things all the time.
In our sample, voters who spoke with a canvasser were nearly 11% more likely to vote than voters who only received a leaflet. On the other hand, messaging itself does matter. Our most successful intervention was what we call the voting plan intervention. So evidence from social psychology and political science shows that people who intend to vote are more likely to follow through on that intention when they can articulate when they will go, how they will get there, and what they'll do afterwards. Going forward, donors and implementers should take the lessons from our experiment and run with them.
The biggest thing that can be done right now to support elections would be to turn attention for the moment to all of the other structure that needs to be there for elections to happen successfully.
Democracy can't exist, for instance, without rule of law or competitive elections and genuine alternations of power.
Over the year, the Tunisian support for democracy has declined, especially among certain parties of the population.
The question of whether or not the Tunisian teenagers will be voting in the 2024 upcoming elections is really contingent upon so many factors.
Main reasons behind that are very difficult economic situation, political crisis, and insecurity. All these problems undermine public confidence in the country's institutions.
And it's important nowadays to focus on elements that are related to reducing regional disparities, but also ensuring that people have access to public goods.
Now is the time to get ready for the next election with civic education and engagement strategies for the next generation of voters who will go to the polls for the first time in 2023.